To introduce our work, let's see this painting. This painting contains order, disorder, an ADN molecule, and a Maxwell demon. Formal thermodynamics tells us that entropy disorder increases in a closed system. This group of neurons would not exist, but still exists. Entropy comes from the 19th century thermodynamics, previously from Carnot's work. The first law states that energy interacts with the system and produces either heat or work. Work is transport of a force. So delta H equals Q minus Q plus W minus Q. These two quantities, heat and work, are not state properties. So to make them state properties and include them in the first law and in the second law, delta H equals delta G plus T delta S, where delta G is the free energy, the energy available for work. But what about order? Order also needs energy. Eh? Let's see how we can include this. At the end of the 19th century, BOLTZMANN, a very important physicist and a great mathematician, proposed the next. If you have a very large group of particles and you mix them, statistically you will find the most probable state, the state of disorder. S equals K, K is Boltzmann constant, multiplied by L in W. L in W, logarithm of W, is the number of states that M particle can take. This means that the next probable state is disorder. Entropy means disorder. By both Gibbs and Boltzmann, entropy equals these equations. As you can see, the two equations are very similar or are the same. But there is a third equation. The third equation does not relate to entropy but to information, to order. Information means order. And this is what is called Shannon's equation. Shannon's equation was developed for another purpose. Look at the three equations are the same, except that one yields disorder and another yields order. Shannon developed this equation to see that amongst S particles, how many implied transmission of information, transmissions of an ordered message. Maxwell's equations are amongst the most important equations in physics. They are used to define the electromagnetic field. Maxwell, at the same time, is the creator of this famous demon. In his bust at the university, he is together with a small demon. Maxwell proposes the existence of a demon that can reverse entropy. One box is at maximum entropy, according to Boltzmann. Suppose there was a small demon who can open a door that lets blue particles go to the left and red particles go to the right, thus achieving order and going against entropy, reversing the principle that in a closed system, entropy goes to a maximum. In the universe, there is nothing like closed systems. Systems are open. Earth is an open system receiving immense radiation from the sun, and at night radiating it back into the infrared region to the universe. How do you explain global heating if the Earth is a closed system? Still, many scientists propose that Earth is a closed system, but for many purposes it is convenient to consider Earth as a closed system. This is only an idealization of some problems. In his book Cybernetics, Norbert Wiener, the famous mathematician, analyzing the Maxwell demon, Wiener mentions that on a closed system, the demon, in order to open or close the door, needs information, and information means energy. On a later article, working together with Rosenbluth in Mexico in Cardiología, with biologists, his ideas change, and he recognizes the possibility of an enzyme as Maxwell demons. making this sense to the biological Maxwell demon exploring ideas about the information and processing in biological system from Miss Rani. For more recent second half of 20th century science, we have two very important, at least two, living phenomena that shows the existence of Maxwell demon in open systems. In example, the system of sugar in plants, where you start with high entropy molecules and finish with a very complex and ordered structure. Another very important one that is absolutely the contradiction of Maxwell demon is the sodium-potassium pump in the cell, in the heart, or in the neurons. Here you can see how sugar synthesis goes on. CO2 plus H2O plus UV where coming from where? Coming from the sun. Ultraviolet rays, ultraviolet particles coming from the sun. And they produce a very ordered molecule which is sugar. Other very ordered molecules, chlorophyll, ADN, or even more complex structures like a tissue, an arm, a city, the planets on the universe, etc. We know exactly where each planet is, where each galaxy is, etc. So we have an ordered system, not a disordered system. Once again, as expressed by many physicists, entropy in the universe tends to a maximum. Entropy exists only in closed and isolated systems. Our nearest example, the Earth, is a very open system, while others, we say, in an isolated system, entropy tends to a maximum. But is there an isolated system in the universe, or is the universe an isolated system? An ordered molecule equals energy. Needs energy to be produced, but the compasses contains that energy. So, to knowing that we have ordered phenomena that go to disorder from order, we have to include in the second and first law the term order. I propose that it is included like this. Delta H, the total energy, is divided between the energy available for work, entropy, and the order that is formed. Okay? Earth and some other planets are open systems, continually receiving and reflecting energy. Stars are open systems, black holes are open systems. We can see them. So we can see them, they are open. So to consider the universe as a closed system is a Russell's paradox mistake. The universe is not part of the universe. That is Gödel's theorem, more or less. The universe is a set of planet galaxies, but the universe is not a member of itself, of that set. So ideas like entropy information do not apply. Actually, at least on Earth, Boltzmann, so beautiful theory is only a reference. Let us be aware that involvement and Maxwell time, relativity was not known, quantum theory was not known, information theory was not known, ADN, etc., were not known, complex phenomena and computers were not known. We see a picture of the universe. Look how ordered it is. At the right, there is a complex system, just mathematical, which after many iterations begins to give order. Complex systems finish in order uh, for pure mathematical reasons. And the third one is again the neuron. Look at the similarities of the three things. Remember that in the past, with the work of enzymes, petroleum was made out of dead forest. Okay? And so it contains a lot of order. Each time we are burning petroleum, we are burning order. We're destroying order and producing big entropy. Repeating that burning petroleum, we are destroying order. Ecology is not a rational use of petroleum. It is a style of life, increasing the ordering mechanism. An ecologist is a guy who produces order. Burn one barrel, okay, but plant another. Plant your trees, one tree per one barrel.